Testing, testing, one, two, three. Alright, spectacular. Now for one of the more irritating tournament missions. Because it is a stealth-based mission in a non-stealth-based game. Those are always wonderful. Note the sarcasm. Oh, I guess not quite yet. We have to talk to someone in the real world first. Or watch a cutscene, rather. Yep, it's locked up in Park Area 3. It's full of mafia navvies. We'll be in big trouble if they see us. We have to just sneak past when they're not looking. And that's all the relevant information. They expect me to need to reset a number of times. Alright, made it through Area 1 at least. So take the progress where you can get it. Just gotta stealth your way past. Yeah, the Gundam soul chips are very powerful when you're standing in sunlight. Yep. a little too close. And I made it. Trying to get a double leap, but that wasn't happening, so. Alright, so now you destroyed the cage and have to do a battle. Alright, so now he has his nappy back. Alright, now we can do the tournament battle. And our competitors are finally here. First, the shining blue star of Net Battle, Lan. And his opponent, the toughest net battler around. Yeah, right. Ricky! Alrighty, now to the battle. Crusher deleted. Lan is the winner. We did it! I lost. Now there's a Navi tough enough to face the Mafia. What are you gonna do now? Oh, the bakery? I haven't given up on my dream. I'll go back to the organization for now and talk things over with the boss. She'll understand, I'm sure. She approved the match after all. Good point. See ya, Lan. I'm more fired up than I've been in years. Alrighty, now go ahead and jack into the tournament machine to get the mystery data as per usual. Alright, let's see who our round 2 opponent is, shall we? Heavy Metal Man. This is one of the scenarios where it's interesting, but not necessarily good. Alright, and now Tamako's gonna have you try to punch a rock. And skipping the dumb cutscene. Alrighty. Because it was incredibly dumb, yo. Let's get the shortcut, shall we? Alrighty. Let's go talk to this Master Navi. dog friend. Nice. You can't get over there till much later in the game. Yeah, you gotta go buy the nav something to drink. And I think some jerky too. I think they're in Park Area 2 and maybe 3. Yeah, I'm just waiting for an attack. They'll hit the back row without destroying that Misty data. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Now I gotta find something for the master to eat too. Alright, looks like there is no second nabby, or if there is, I missed it somehow. Let's go talk to the master and see if he just wants something to drink. And if not, then I will go back to the park area and double check. Alrighty. You only mentioned a drink the first time. Oh, let's go find the snack, buddy. Probably in Park Area 1, because I looked all over Park Area 3. Already figured out where he is. Already got what I needed. Now I can go talk to the Master Navi. Yes, this is in fact a quick time event game and it sucks. Like I said, this mini game absolutely sucks. But needs must. Yeah, I messed up a couple too many times. Okay, try again. Hope if the strike zone was a little bit bigger. Didn't have to focus on this tiny little target in the middle of the gauge. Yeah, I'm saving between each round for obvious reasons. Or I'd get the same exact amount of points whether it's a gray or brown rock, so obviously I go for the brown rocks. Where possible, anyways. Would you just break, thank you? Obviously, there's not as much margin for error in the last round. Oh, come on! And that's why I really, really hate this scenario. It sucks. Time event thing. Those are not good gameplay. Pro tip, developers, if you feel you have to resort to quick time events, go back to the drawing board. I'm sorry, Katie, I can't have you distracting me right now. This takes too much focus. Alright, finally got the quick time event simulator done. That fucking sucked. Already on to the fight. And there we go. Metal Man deleted. And Land has won. And here's where you get your second double soul of the game. Heavy Metal Soul. Our dad emailing about Heavy Metal Soul. Already onwards, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Burner Man. Yep. This scenario is a lot less irritating. And no, you're not up against Mr. Match. Pretty sure that's a Red Sun exclusive. Alrighty, moving on. Let's head home and get some lunch, shall we? Or fight fire on the net. That sounds fun. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to Higgs speed to get a better water gun than that. It's not gonna be very effective. Yep, let's go get the water buster. It would have been really cool though if the game had, you know, Aqua Soul as the solution. It had you as Aqua Soul Mega Man on the net. That would have been really cool. Alright, now... Generally, as long as you can place pretty high up, you're pretty good. If you don't extinguish all the flames at once, though, you do get hit with a bit of backlash, but it's not a big deal. And if you can get full power like that, it automatically extinguishes them all, no matter how many there are. Now we head back over to the park for our match. Or so it seems, at least. Nah, I'm not going to feed that baby. There's a better baby we get access to in a little bit of story time. And as we pass this cart, here comes the cutscene. It's gonna start smoking. Yep. They just moved to the park area, they didn't stop fighting. And yes, they are fighting exactly where you think they'd be, the very deepest point of Park Area 3. You gotta make your way all the way over there. It's always nice when you can pull that off. Wasn't sure I was gonna pull that off, but that's nice. Yeah, like I said, you get hit with a little bit of backlash, don't extinguish them all. But it's a pretty negligible amount of damage. Almost certainly gonna get some backlash. Oh, nope, never mind. There we go. Yep, this is certainly backlash if you don't get the full power. Yep. Thankfully, it's such a small amount of damage, it doesn't really matter. Nice. Now you confront them and they break up the fight. And then you go do the tournament battle. Alright, let's crush Birdman. And now the story takes over. Nebula Navi takes over this comp and you have to go fight him. Or so it seems, at least. And Q Laserman.exe. The mighty leader Navi from the Dark World. Not sure how they got here, but... And they're gonna make Megaman's Dark Soul possess... And then you have to fight the possessed Navi. And that's it for this story section. And the laser plan is initiated, but Regal sabotages it so he can execute his own plan later. And you are invited to the Blue Moon Tournament. The World Stage 1. And unlike in Battle Network 2, you never have to actually go to the airport proper, it's just a transition. It's not an actual place. Not sure if that's better or worse. Alright, talk to this guy. Tells you to go sightseeing around Netopia until he emails you again. Or something like that. Go jack into this comp space to get the mystery data. I'm gonna keep playing until we get to the access point for the Blue Moon tournament. You can haggle her down to 250. Talk to this guy and he pranks you. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't, buddy. Alrighty, moving on. This is a 10-chip trader. That's an XMM. Let's see if there's anything else we can install. May as well. There might be a second mystery data in this one. Nope, guess not. Thought there was, but I guess there isn't. This guy just sells some sub chips. Alright, now you go back to talk to him again. And then you get fake kidnapped. Just gotta jack in here. And you gotta find 4 special boxes. Those hold the key parts you need to get out. Here's one of them. Here's what they look like. Yeah, if memory serves, there's another one up here. Yep. They're all in the Netopia area. So you don't gotta go anywhere else. Alright, gotta find one more. Pretty sure it's up here. Alright, so now you're informed that that was just the tournament prelim. Head over to the Coliseum. We'll be informed which opponent we're facing first. I talked to this ugly statue thingy. Cold man. Ugh. This is one of the worst ones. It's because of how much of a dick the Navi operator is. Yeah, he's too hot in Netopia. Maybe it would be easier if you fucking took your coat off, Buster. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna wrap it up here for today. Just because I need to start getting ready for something. The VOD will be posted over on my YouTube channel, Julian Landing, as per usual. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!